up everyone? So I wanted to kind of cover my Chronomancer build. I did start the league on Deadeye like pretty much everyone, but I played Deadeye for 2 leagues and I just don't enjoy it. So I decided to go Chronomancer. It's my second favorite class, I guess. I did try to make crossbow work, but they kind of ruined my build on Deadeye, so I kind of swapped over. I decided to try to remake a build from last league that I tried to do, but it just didn't work out, so I just ended up quitting the league. I'm using Essence Drain and Contagion this time. Last league I was using Incinerate, but the problem was that I had to go all in on Fire to make it do damage, and there were no good fire spells to clear the map with, so I kinda just gave up. This league we can thankfully convert all our fire skills to chaos damage, which allows me to scale just chaos damage and use Essence Drain and Contagion. For boss, we are using Incinerate, which is converted into fire, oh sorry, chaos from fire, and we're time freezing the boss. Currently sitting on about 10 seconds of time freeze, and we're just time freezing and stacking up the ignite stacks and whatever. And the boss kind of melts away. Not yet. I still have a few things to improve. Well, a lot of things to improve, but I'll take uh I'll take you through the build here. So if you wanna copy this and try to work it out yourself, you can. So for damage or for clearing, I guess, yeah, Essence Drain, Contagion. Not much to talk about here. If you don't know how to use this, you contagion the enemies. If you quality contagion to 20%, so just use 4 gem cutters. You will get 2 additional enemies chained here. So it will cast it on 2 additional enemies, so a total of 3. This is extremely useful, make sure you do this. You can use this combo in the campaign. I did the entire campaign with this. It's very, very strong. Basically, you contagion and then essence drain one of the enemies. I have chain. I honestly think this is just mandatory. You don't need to go for chain 2, not chain 3, because chain 3 gives you 200% chain, and the skill itself doesn't have any base chain, so 200% of 0 is just 0, so it's not gonna chain. You have to go for chain 2 to add a chain and then let it multiply with this, so you'll have 2 more chains, basically chaining to 2 enemies. The reason I'm using this is because sometimes I would contagion like enemies, and I would hit an enemy that is not contagions, and then I would just waste time. So this kind of helps it hit one of the enemies affected by contagion. That's pretty much it for the clear. I probably will swap around some of these support gems. Here I don't know what I want to do. And then for bosses, it's just Incinerate. Still work in progress. It is level 19. I'm missing like a ridiculous amount of levels on this. First of all, I want to get the amulet that can corrupt to +5 fire skills, since I don't feel like I need the all spells for Contagion Essence Drain. I think I'm gonna drop that and just go for the amulet that increases fire spells, because I am lacking boss DPS if anything right now. Um, I believe that amulet is called like uh, this amulet, Fire Flower. I think I'm gonna move over to this when I get a +5 corrupt. You could do it with a 4. It rolls up to 4. It's 1 to 4. So you could get this. But yeah, I'm gonna move over to that with +5 to increase my incinerate damage. And then the wand is going to be all spell levels here, so it affects the contagion, essence drain, and the incinerate. Right now I'm not getting any levels here for incinerate. They did make it so you can have 3 levels on focus now, but they removed a level from all spells, I believe. I think if you go for a specific one, like if I stay on kill spells, I can still get like 5, but if you go all spells, you can only get 4, so that's what I'm gonna go for, probably 4 to all spells. Up here I'm gonna go for triple damage as, and then at the bottom I just want to replace like int with flammability magnitude. Yes, you can get flammability magnitude now, it's a new stat. You can roll it on wands, so yeah, I think it goes up to 100. at tier 1. But yeah, that's pretty much for the killing. For survivability, honestly, this is one of the best classes when it comes to staying alive that I've ever played, and I have quite a bit of characters throughout the leagues. Um, Basically, the way I'm staying alive is just slowing the enemies, and it's not your normal typical slow. It's stacking like multiple sources that just makes it ridiculous. Like if you look at the gameplay, enemies can barely even move, and I'm still working on improving it. So we have temporal chains obviously in blasphemy because I don't wanna just like go around casting stuff. Despair as well for chaos res, and then just area. I don't even know if this gem affects it. I might replace it, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, we have temporal chains here. Then on the tree, I believe we have this node right here, which hinders the enemies 15%, but also gives us course magnitude and area of effect. Um, we have like more course magnitudes here, basically just increasing the effect of the slow. Um, I believe there is one more somewhere, but yeah, that's basically it. Also grabbing skill effect duration, and you have more slow magnitude here. Skill effect duration, I'm grabbing for the time freeze. Um, these are the three places it's at, right here, here, and here. Just grab it to increase the time freeze. It's sitting in 10 seconds right now. I might look to improve this. Still leveling up, right? So we'll see what I do with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We also have on the Chronomancer tree, obviously taking time freeze, and then I'm taking this. This ability is so broken, like honestly. Um, it basically gives you two buffs here. One goes up to 60 and one goes down to 1, and then they switch out. One is area of effect, which obviously helps with the courses, and the other one is cast speed, which is a very important stat from what I figured out when I started mapping, because Contagion Essence Drain takes a while to cast, right? You want the clear to be as quick as possible. Um, so like doing this constantly, it takes time. So if you have cast speed, it kind of speeds it up. So I really like cast speed. It's a stat I'm a big fan of right now. So I'm trying to stack it everywhere. Um, but yeah, for survivability, it's just slowing enemies and then I'm getting energy shield. My energy shield is horrible, by the way. Like I have 500 here. The gloves are barely giving me anything. This helmet is giving a good amount, but the boots can be improved, right? Focus can have more energy shield, and amulet doesn't have anything, but I'm probably gonna replace this anyway. Um, I could probably push to like 8,000 energy shield, but that's gonna be a bit of like an end game thing. Right now I'm not really dying. I am at tier 15s. I'm not really dying thanks to the slow. It's absolutely insane. Like I can't explain how broken it is. But yeah. Other than that, there's not much else to talk about. This is the build. I might look to replace Incinerate. I don't know with what, but it's doing a good job at killing bosses right now. I haven't gotten around to killing any pinnacles. Not even like Trial of Sekimas or anything like that. So I don't know how it handles there. But what I do know is that I'm missing a level from the gem and a total of 9 levels, which I can get 5 here and 4 here. So the damage will skyrocket when I get those upgrades. But that's pretty much all I've been doing. Uh, the problem with this build is kind of resists. You don't have a lot of places to fit it because we have these gloves for slow magnitude. I'm probably gonna replace them to have more lightning res because I'm not even capped reses. I don't have chaos inherent. Oh, I wanna grab it, but I just don't have the points for it right now. Or chaos inoculation. But yeah, that's probably something I will grab when I get close to like 8,000 shield, so I don't have to worry about my health. The health is kind of helping me. Every now and then I do lose my shield, and it's keeping me alive. So that's pretty much the build for now. If you have any questions, you can leave them. I'll definitely try to answer. And if this video gets a good amount of views, I guess I'll make like a mobalytics guide. I just don't really know how to set it up right now. I never done it. But yeah, that's pretty much the skill tree. If you want to see that, for support gems, we're looking for the right time freeze. We have skill effect duration. Obviously, it's the most important gem you can use on this. Then we have second wind because I don't care about the cooldown recovery rate. Basically, if you don't know, every time you time freeze an enemy, the next time freeze has a reduced duration. I think it's 50%, so it's like 10 seconds and then it's 5 seconds. And then if I have a told freeze, like it would be 2.5 seconds, kind of pointless. So I just put this on, lets me freeze twice, so I get like 15 seconds of freeze. Um, then we've got area of effect, because I don't really know what else to put here, and then reduce cooldown, because yeah, I have no clue what to put here. I don't really care as well, it's doing its job right now. Essence Lane, Chaos level, obviously, crazy damage increase as you can see. By the way, this number changing is from it's from this. It's giving me the cast speed and removing. It's not actually changing this is not the changing damage. This is the damage I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Efficiency, I feel like I need it. Like, the ability takes way too much mana. Like, this is too much mana for me, right? So I just throw this on to help it out. It doesn't need the damage, that's for sure. Consider casting, because I'm stacking cast speed literally everywhere, which I'll show you in a second on the gear. And the skill tree, I have a lot of cast speed, and then chain. For contagion, we have area of effect, efficiency here, and rapid casting. Um, I don't really know what else I can put here. Obviously, I have two more slots, but we'll see. Withering presence, this is something I do want to improve. Presence area of effect is something I need to work on. So if you look at this, obviously it increases the damage they take, the chaos damage enemies take. But it works based on my presence, and it's kind of dog shit right now, right? I think this is the base presence. Yeah, like I don't really think this is good. The problem is this is not the only thing affected by presence. It's also this slow, 20%. Now I really like this node because if I get knocked down while I'm sprinting or enemies get too close, they'll slow by an additional 20%. Which helps me, you know, avoid more hits, especially if it's like melee enemies. It definitely helps there, but I do want to improve my presence area of effect. We'll see what we do with that. Um, then we got blasphemy, temporal chains, despair. My plans for blasphemy is to remove this right here. I'm pretty sure I remembered I saw something that lets me remove the course requirement, like the amount of courses I can cast. I think it's one of the new gems. Yeah, it's this one. Courses inflicted by supported skill ignore course limit. I don't know if this works. Look, I need to buy it and check. It's fucking cheap,
I'll fill
so I
that
guess I'll
in as
check it
soon
now.
as I can.
Um, you can use it on Blasphemy. Perfect. So I'm gonna 5 socket this, and then throw this on, which will let me actually, first of all, remove this point, because this is uh, the only thing that is affected by this is Blasphemy, since it's the only thing casting courses, so I guess I get a free point here when I eventually switch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do that, and then the extra course I'm going to add is probably going to be the one that reduces the enemy's damage. I think that's the only one that makes sense to put on, since I want to die even less, probably in Fibble. Right, I'll probably just throw in Fibble on with the gem, and then I can cast 3 courses. So that's what I'm gonna do for Blasphemy, and then Incinerate. This is still a work in progress. I don't think Ignite Ray is getting out of here anytime soon. This is insane. Concealed casting, just 3 damage. Then we have Searing Flame for more damage and Ignite. Um, well, less damage on hits, but the Ignite is what actually does the damage. And then these two are I'm experimenting with these two. So the first one is it's 40% damage, right? It is a channel skill. So I think this is going to stay, but we'll see. This one requires me to move. Um, so basically it would be like, I think when the stage goes up, it goes up to like 11k, and then when I move 2 meters, it's like 13k. But I will see if I keep it on or not, but these are the gems for now. Cast speed literally everywhere, rings are literally free. Like they're so free to get. Flat damage doesn't affect my spells. It generally doesn't affect almost any spell. Some spells are affected by it, I don't know how it works yet. Um, it doesn't affect my spells though, so I'm just getting chaos damage, cast speed, and then you can go full res. Getting pole rings for more cast speed. My belt will probably be Ingenuity. I don't think I want Headhunter. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. More chaos damage, cast speed, you know, your typical res. Other than that, we've got this helmet, gives a decent amount of energy shield. I still need to get a better one. This is co-opted without a socket. I just bought it for like 1x. I think I'm gonna get a co-opt with 2 sockets because helmets can actually have a very useful mod for us, or for this class at least. I think it's skill effect duration, if I'm correct. Yeah. Oh, you get cooldown recovery rate and skill effect duration in the same one. So yeah, this will help the time freeze, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I'm still kind of working on the build, as I said. I have plans to make a monk with the hollow palm technique, but I'm kind of enjoying this. So yeah, again, this is the skill tree. We have some ignite stuff here. But yeah, one more thing I wanted to cover is the way I scale Incinerate. It's a bit confusing since we are converting it into chaos damage. But it's still a fire spell, so if you get fire levels, it will increase the damage of it, but to increase the actual damage itself, you need to get chaos damage, not fire damage. So make sure you scale fire levels or just all spell levels and chaos damage to increase the damage of it. It's a bit weird, I'm still experimenting with it, but yeah, mainly I'm just stacking Ignite and Flammability Magnitude, because Ignite I believe does most of the damage. So I get like this area here, yeah, I might look towards getting like this area. I don't really know, because these 2 points would be wasted, and I'm kinda at a point where I don't have a lot of points to spare. And the skill tier is kinda min-maxed, I don't wanna swap anything else. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You have questions, leave them down below. But yeah, that's it. So yeah.